Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to basketball. 2022, 2023, oh my, 2023. How soon we're saying that, how time flies. It's that time of the year, fun time of the year, we think. High school basketball at its very best. Here on Good Guys Radio TV. I'm Don Bowles. Joining me tonight, Mr. Brett Spencer, Brandon Rigdon, our producer, director of TV, and, of course, our Sarah Purdon, our inimitable producer for our audio side of things. We have 5 halves of basketball for you tonight. Girls preview style, Shack basketball. We'll be right back. I'll tell you what the schedule is and more after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
You know, the old saying is true. One man's trash really is another man's treasure. That's why we bring you the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekday afternoons at 12:35. If you've got something to buy, sell, trade, or donate, chances are there's somebody looking for it. Call in at 937-544-9722 or try out the mailbag for just $2 a day. Mail your listings in to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693 and turn your trash into treasure.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Again to Good Guys Radio TV, and it's our Shack preview, girls style. The way this works, and let me explain to you what it is and why it is. The Ohio High School Athletic Association allows teams to play a half of, and I guess the best way to describe it would be a scrimmage, a half of scrimmage basketball. And what's the difference in that and the regular scrimmage? Well, they allow full audiences, and they allow the kids to wear uniforms. And what it comes out to is it's kind of a dress rehearsal for the season. I will tell you, most of the kids like it a lot. I know the fans like it a lot. Some of the coaches complain, say, oh, gee, we don't need to play another half, and it doesn't mean anything. And I get that, but it allows the kids to come out and play basketball in their uniforms. The fans applaud and whatever, and get a little of jitters out of the way and play a real game before that first real game starts. And that's pretty cool, actually. And it gives us as broadcasters and the fans an opportunity to see how good their team's going to be that year. We get to see all 10 girls Shack teams tonight, and we get an idea as to who's going to be good, who's going to be not so good, and who we think is going to win a lot of games, and so on and so on. Now, interestingly enough, we will have, we're going to announce this on our next break, but we do a C103 Good Guys Radio TV preseason coaches poll, and we've already done that, and that determines in what order they play tonight. So the 5th place team projected team to finish 5th in Division 2 will play the projected 5th place team in Division 1. And then the next team up at 6 p.m., it would be the 4th place teams versus each other in Division 1 and 2. And the 3rd place at 7, the 2nd place at 8, and the 1st place team, we round out the night with the 2 teams that are projected to be champions of their respective division in the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, with our last half of basketball at 9 p.m. tonight. It's always a lot of fun. The crowds, it's interesting. Remember what time it is. It's 5 p.m., a little tough for some people with work and the like to get out and get around and get to a place. And the crowds, it's interesting, start out to be a little on the slim side, but as the night progresses, they build. And by the time we finish tonight, there will be a large, large crowd of people here. Also interesting enough, because of the nature of the preview, there's also a group of people. We'll have a group of people come in for the first, they'll leave. Then the second group comes in. So throughout the night, there's a tremendous fan base that shows up for this. Now, if you're unable to attend, of course, you can listen to us on C103 Country, 103.1 FM. And, of course, if you would like and have the opportunity, we will be broadcasting this on Good Guys Radio TV. Just go to GoodGuysRadioTv.com. The entire 5 halves of basketball will be broadcast on that tonight. And if you'd like to go back and watch it later, you can do that as well. It'll be archived. So we'll take a break. We'll be back. And Mr. Brett's, I will rejoin you, and I will be doing the preseason coaches poll, tell you how everybody ended up first. And then we'll come back, and Mr. Brett Spencer will be joining us. We'll talk about these two teams in front of us right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
Health Source of Ohio has been providing quality health care for 45 years. We started with one clinic in Peebles in 1976. Now we have medical centers in 8 counties across Southwest Ohio. We offer family practice, OBGYN, pediatrics, vision, dental and pharmacy services, and offer COVID testing. We accept most insurance plans and accept uninsured patients. Health Source of Ohio. Quality health care, leaders in wellness. Learn more at healthsourceofohio.org.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. Because State Farm agent Tony Staggs is your one-stop shop in Adams and Brown County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Tony Staggs is ready to help. Call 937-544-0922 for surprisingly great rates today.
Good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now, this is girls basketball. We'll be talking about the boys on next Friday night. I failed to mention that. That'll be at Peebles High School. We're at Manchester High School tonight, and we certainly appreciate the fine job the staff is doing here hosting this. Let's start things out with Division I. In Division I, predicted to finish first will be Lynchburg Clay, the Lady Mustangs, followed by North Adams, the Lady Green Devils. Eastern Brown, last year's champions, will be predicted to finish third. Predicted to finish fourth, Fairfield, the Lady Lions, and fifth would be the West Union Lady Dragons. In Division II, Peebles was predicted to win first or finish first. That would be a repeat of the champions from last year. Fayetteville predicted to finish second, White Oak finished third, Ripley fourth, and Manchester fifth. That's the predicted finish. Will it be that way? Who knows? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Division II, I will tell you, that is exactly how they did finish last year. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Brett Spencer will join me after this. We'll talk a little bit about these two teams out here right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
McCarty Associates, with offices in Hillsboro, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland, is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating 50 years of serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there is a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our first matchup tonight in this girls preview tonight here from Manchester High School. It's going to be West Union facing off against the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. Let's talk about the West Union Lady Greyhounds. They're predicted to finish 5th in Division I. This is a team that they actually had one of their better seasons last year that they've had in a while. It doesn't show in their league record. They only finished 3-10. As they also finished 5th in Division I. They lost all-league player Alexa Rowe. That's going to be a challenge replacing them. The big thing they've had with West Union is the challenge they've had tremendous amount of coaching changes through the year, and they've had a tendency to have trouble with numbers. What I mean by numbers, they don't have a lot of girls. Brett, they're going to struggle with that again this year. They don't have a lot of players, but they've got the advantage of Bernie Cropper that I think did the biggest improvement on a team in years last year. He's back.
Down this Lady Dragons ball club, they're going to only have one senior, and they're going to have 9 freshmen and sophomores. How's that for young? You know, it's kind of nice. We saw them before they got down here early. We got to see them run through some plays. They seemed like they were hanging on the word of Coach Cropper, and it's going to be a fun little ball club.
They are going to face the Manchester Lady Greyhounds. New coach this year. And Manchester Lady Greyhounds, kind of a mirror image of what West Union did last year. Their new coach, Brandon Henson, they are predicted for last year they finished 1-12, finished 5th in Division II. They did not have an all-league player returning. They were very young last year. They're going to be young again this year, aren't they?
They certainly are. Manchester as well. Now they've much more experienced ball club. They've got 2 seniors, and they as well have 7 freshmen and sophomore. A lot of youth out there today, and that's what I like about the preview, because the coaches aren't going to show anything as far as set plays. But you get to see that freshman, sophomore that really is trying to make the ball club as far as in the starting lineup. And it's going to be the ones that hustle, the ones that take chances and shots. And that's what I love about preview time.
Okay, what about we switch and let's go ahead and go through the rosters. What do you think? Can we do that?
That'd be great. Let's start with the West Union Lady Dragons. They're going to start, they're going to have 10 players, 1 senior, no juniors, 5 sophomore, 4 freshmen. It's number 4, Emmy Stapleton. She's 5'8". She is a freshman. A 5'6" sophomore. That's number 5, Ashla Staten. 10. That's Nina McCann. She's 5'5". She is a freshman. Peyton Stapleton is 5'7". She's a senior. Wears the 12 jersey. 20 is Kenzie Stout, a 5'5" sophomore. 5'6" sophomore is 21, Olivia Lewis. 22. That's Shelby Weekly. She's 5'9". She is a freshman. A 5'5" sophomore. That's 32, Chesney Ayers. Number 34, that'll be Paige Toll. She's 5'5". She's a freshman. Rounding out this roster, Shelby Stevenson, a 5'8" sophomore, wearing the 44 jersey. And you heard Don talk about the coach, Mr. Bernie Cropper. He's assisted by Jason Little. The athletic director is Jason Little. The principal, Mr. Michael Rhodes. The superintendent, Mr. Richard Sees.
Okay, that's the West Union Lady Dragons. They are the visitors on the scoreboard. And let's go ahead and take it this time. Let's take a look at the Manchester Lady Greyhounds as well.
Thank you. Lady Hounds, they're going to have 9 on the roster, 2 seniors, 3 sophomore, 4 freshmen. It's number 1, Ashley Dunn. She is a senior. Sophomore is number 2, Maddie Dunn. 4, that's Reagan Wyckoff. She is a sophomore. Caitlin Kramer, she's a freshman, and she'll be wearing the 5 jersey. Number 11 is Gabrielle Arnett. She is a sophomore. Daya Morgan, she's a senior. She'll be wearing the 21 jersey. 25 is Taylor Raines. She's a freshman. 33, Abby Neria. She's a freshman. Rounding out the roster is another freshman, Mahala Brown, wearing the 40 jersey. The coach, Mr. Brandon Henson, he is assisted by Mr. Jordan Johnson, Athletic Director is Nick Neria. The principal is Mr. Tim Davis. The superintendent, Mr. Nick Roberts.
And as we mentioned, we are at Manchester High School. Just happens to be that they're playing the first half of basketball. They are hosting this week's preview. And again, to remind you, next Friday night, you can also join us on Good Guys Radio TV, broadcast on C103 Radio as well as GoodGuysRadioTV.com. We'll be at Peebles High School, the home of the Indians, and it will be the boys' version of this. Interestingly enough, Ohio High School Athletic Association, of course, rules all of these things. After this weekend, the girls can actually officially start their season, and some of these teams will actually start play next week. Boys, not until the following week. It's always staggered 1 week after. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back. Mr. Spencer will have starters. We'll have more after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
When you're looking to buy or sell a home, land, or farm, why not seek the expertise of someone who knows the real estate market? Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate can help walk you through closing and everything in between. Cody is licensed in Ohio and Kentucky to better serve clients on both sides of the Ohio River. If you are considering selling or buying and want top representation, call Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate at 513-515-8549. That's 513-515-8549.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Mr. Brett Spencer gets to have a conversation again with you folks and let you know who the starters are for these two ball clubs.
Thank you, Don Bowles. Lady Dragons, they're going to start one senior, 3 sophomores, and a freshman. It'll be number 5, Ashla Staten. She's 5'6". She is a sophomore. 12, Peyton Stapleton, a 5'7" senior. 20 is Kenzie Stout. She is a sophomore, standing 5'5" tall. 21 is Olivia Lewis. She's 5'6". She's a sophomore. Rounding out their starting lineup is a freshman at 5'9", Shelby Weekly, wearing the 22 jersey. For the Lady Hounds, they're going to start 2 seniors, 3 sophomores. It's number 1, Ashley Dunn. She is a senior. 22 is Maddie Dunn. She's a sophomore. Reagan Wyckoff, she's a sophomore, wearing the 4 jersey. Number 11 is Gabrielle Arnett. She's a sophomore. Rounding out the roster is a senior, Dave Morgan, wearing the 21 jersey. The referees tonight will be John Blanton, Steve Blanton, and Andrew Skaggs.
And you know what, Brett? They're talking about it getting very cold next week. I think Manchester forgot to close the doors or something. There's a cold breeze coming through here, folks.
Do you feel it?
Yes, I feel it.
I'm glad it's coming through. You know, we've got snow supposed to drop in the morning.
I know. You don't have to remind me of that.
I know.
I was enjoying this, what they call Indian summer.
It was nice.
I'm not sure why they called it Indian summer, but nonetheless, it certainly was fun while it lasted. But, yes, it's supposed to turn cold. Folks, if you're on your way down here, again, they will hold the times. This first half starts projected time to start at 5. We're just a couple minutes past that. The next half of basketball will not start till 6. The third half will be at 7, the fourth half at 8, and the fifth half at 9. And the concept, of course, is to make sure you know when to get here to see your favorite team play. If you, the really cool thing about things like this as well, if you'd like to see all the teams at one time, which is fun to do, one price gets you in for the entire night. So if you looking for something to add to your evening, what a fun way to spend the evening watching some kids play basketball. We'll take a break. Good Guys Radio TV continues after this on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
You know, the old saying is true. One man's trash really is another man's treasure. That's why we bring you the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekday afternoons at 12:35. If you've got something to buy, sell, trade, or donate, chances are there's somebody looking for it. Call in at 937-544-9722 or try out the mailbag for just $2 a day. Mail your listings in to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693 and turn your trash.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Had that first little breakaway for her first 2 points.
I told you should be ready to take over. Anyway, Peyton Stapleton puts her team on the board to give them their first lead. Again, we'll only play one half of basketball, but you'll hear the coaches in the background. This is a real teaching experience for these kids. It's an opportunity for them the first time to really, and yes, they do scrimmages and the like, but you know, a lot of the scrimmages, the entire teams don't show up and all kinds of things. This is a chance to find out what you really got.
Well, I tell you what, West Union, nice man-to-man defense, help side on the backside, and it's really aggressive.
Well, we talked last year about how much Bernie Cropper had made a change in this team, and the big thing that Bernie does, we saw him, you mentioned it in pregame when we got in here, he teaches.
He teaches, I agree.
And that's a sign of that help side defense and the like, you know, because kids got to know how to play the game first before they gain the skills.
What I was impressed was the defense talking to one another. A lot of times you don't get that much this early in the season, but they were talking to one another, calling off the switches. It was nice.
Ball was lost away. West Union's up with it. They've got it back. Now Lewis hands it off left side. Back out the corner. It'll come to Staten. Now they'll swing it right side. Now they go underneath. They were trying to find Shelby Weekly underneath. Shelby, the height on the ball club, only a freshman at 5'9". Manchester going down, shot up by Dunn. A little short, no good. And rebound back out quickly. Kinsey Stout. Boy, now that's a basketball athlete name from West Union, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
How many Stout boys were there? 28 or 29?
Oh my goodness, they were, and they're all big and
athletic.
Athletic, yeah, everything.
And it seemed like for years there, every year it wasn't a basketball team if it didn't have a Stout on it, right?
I agree. They're going to call a foul on Maddie Dunn. That's her first, team's first, game's first.
And we mean that in a very positive manner.
Absolutely.
Because they, Greg Stout, the patriarch, I guess you'd say, of that family. Greg had sons that played, and now we're seeing the next generation coming through. On the right side, basketball Staten has it, a little stop, and what are we going to get?
I think we're going to have our second foul called in the game. They're going to call that foul on Gabrielle Arnett, who had a nice defensive stand that last possession by West Union.
Basketball action continues tomorrow night here on C103, and the annual Coaches Against Cancer Foundation game. Join us for girls and guys coverage. And
let me just tell you, Shelby Weekly, she's going to be one of those fantastic freshmen. I'm calling it early. She's got great presence in the paint, her first 2 points.
And West Union takes a 4-0 lead. And West Union may not have a lot of experience, may not have a lot of numbers, but I tell you what, they're pretty well coached right now. And it shows as the ball lost away. Another turnover against Manchester.
Nice backdoor play by Manchester. Good pass, a little low on the feet. It's going to be a turnover by Manchester, their second.
West Union here in their visitors' uniforms. They're green with white numerals trimmed in gold. And Manchester, the home team on the scoreboard, their uniforms are white with blue numerals trimmed in gold. Their colors, of course, blue and gold. West Union's colors, green and gold. With the basketball right side is Stapleton. She'll kick it back out, ends up with it as Stout. And again, very, very young team, practically all freshmen and sophomores on this West Union team. Out off the wing, Staten now.
West Union running very basic three-man weave on top, trying to flash Weekly up into the middle.
And trying to draw that defense out. They did a little bit, almost lost away. Good recovery, though, driving in off the left side. Peyton Stapleton as Manchester kind of over-defended, and they paid for it. They knocked the ball away. Stapleton was able to recover and score.
Peyton Stapleton now 4 points. She's your leading scorer in the game.
Skip pass back over, a shot back up off the left side. Ashley Dunn buries a three. The senior makes them pay, make it 6-3, and Manchester cuts that lead in half.
I think they called her toe on the line. They're going to give her 2.
As now a little turnaround down underneath. Look at that. Little drop step by the freshman.
Wow.
Make it 8-3 as Weekly scores again.
That happens in preview too. The scorekeepers are having to tell the players, come all the way up here. Don't check in with C103.
Well, I'm all right. We wouldn't mind them checking in with us. Steal of the basketball out ahead. They're going to find Stapleton. Stapleton couldn't get that pivot foot. No, they're going to say a little bit of a foul.
Dea Morgan's going to pick up that foul. That's only her first, but that's the team's third. We have some substitutions coming in for West Union. Emmy Stapleton, she checks in. Also checking in Paige Toll for West Union. Manchester had someone check in. I may have missed it.
Michaela Brown.
Thank you.
As the ball comes inbound, there's a tie-up almost taken away. Yeah, they'll call a dual possession, and on the dual possession, it will stay with West Union.
Michaela Brown making her presence known on defense immediately into the game.
Yeah, and she'll bring some height to this floor for Manchester as well. As bounce pass, inbounds they come, a little turnaround over the top of the defense. Shot up by Stapleton. Emmy Stapleton may have been partially blocked.
I believe it was.
With the basketball now, it'll be Wyckoff for Manchester. She feeds it ahead. Driving in is Maddie Dunn. Shot no good. Rebound underneath. That's Olivia Lewis coming away with the basketball. Lewis feeds it ahead left side. Step back jumper up and in. Peyton Stapleton makes it 10-3 as West Union adds to that lead.
Peyton Stapleton 6 points. The Lady Dragons pushing the ball up the floor off the rebound.
Yes, now they'll get it up off the top of the key, but it's almost tied up, and it is. It'll be a dual possession. This one will stay with Manchester. Good defense there on the part of West Union.
Chesney Ayers just checked in. They haven't had anybody check out. There we go. Chesney Ayers, a 5'5" sophomore wearing the 32 jersey. She's in for the Lady Dragons.
And one of the teams coming in across the way over there. A little arrange. Well, I don't want to say arrangement. For those folks that have never been around Shack basketball, Southern Hills Athletic Conference is known for very, very, very good, I cannot emphasize enough, girls basketball. And it's interesting because it will continue this year, and you'll hear us talk about it throughout the night. Steal the basketball out ahead is Stapleton. That's Peyton. She'll get it there to Lewis. Lewis tries to find somebody in underneath. It gets loose, and West Union recovers it. Back out, it'll come off the left side, and then back top, it'll go to Lewis. Lewis loads a three. Shot up. Nope. Rebound. This time, Wyckoff for Manchester. Ashley Dunn loads another three. Nope. Rebound down underneath. And this time, good hard hustle on the part of Toll. Out ahead. They throw the basketball. Almost lost in West. This time, Manchester will keep it. We'll get it, excuse me.
Lady Dragons, that's their first turnover in the game.
As now, shot up off the left elbow, blocked. And Manchester stick back down off the right side. That was by Arnett. Instead, West Union will get it off another missed shot. And Stapleton comes the other way. It's Peyton Stapleton and Emmy Stapleton both out there as we speak. And driving into the paint, shot up and in. Peyton Stapleton makes it 12-3.
Nice first quarter by Peyton Stapleton. 8 points. She leads all scorers.
West Union short on numbers, looking much stronger, I think, than I might have expected them to. What do you think?
I agree, Dom. Oh, nice backdoor by Manchester.
Yes, and Wyckoff can't get it to stay down, though, and there's a fight for the basketball. This time it'll go the way of West Union, I believe, as we're going to have more substitutions.
West Union now, this will be all 10 players into the game. We've got Nina McCann. She checks in. Also in Shelby Stevenson. Shelby is a 5'8" sophomore. Nina is a 5'5" freshman.
Chesniers will put it in play into the hands of Emmy Stapleton. She'll run the point. That's pretty interesting, a 5'8 freshman running the point for you. As they'll do that weave out top, Toll with it.
Manchester in a 2-3 zone. We're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on the Good Guys Radio TV network.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
The score is 12-2, and Bernie Cropper's not happy. He still called a timeout.
He called a timeout. Made a lot of substitutions. Says, hey, let's get good last 2 minutes in this first quarter.
Out off the wing, they'll get the basketball. They'll swing it left side to Ayers for a shot. Nope, rebound down underneath, though. Somebody working hard down there. That was Stapleton, Emmy Stapleton, and I think she was mugged. But the ball got loose, and Manchester gets it back. Minute 49, go first quarter. Foundation game tomorrow night. Coaches against Cancer at Georgetown. That'll be on C103. Listen to it. It'll be the Georgetown girls taking on North Adams, and it'll be the Georgetown boys to follow, taking on North Adams as well at Georgetown High School. It is a fun matchup every year. The two schools, nice competitive basketball, both girls and boys, especially boys' side where you have the cousins of the basketball world in the area. Nathan Copas playing his coaching North Adams, his cousin Corey coaching Georgetown. And if you don't think those two guys take that seriously, you be mistaken, folks. Thanksgiving coming up. We're talking about Thanksgiving conversations for those two, so whoever wins tomorrow night.
Bragging rights after the turkey's passed around.
There you go. Reagan Wyckoff off of a turnover by West Union. Manchester has the ball, almost loses it away. Good defense there on the part of Toll. Go right side, Wyckoff drives in,
Nice.
She'll score.
Wow, Reagan Wyckoff, nice breakaway on that. Used a couple screens. That's her first 2 points of the game. 12-4 the score. West Union, Lady Dragons on top.
Next game up, it'll be the two teams that are expected to finish in fourth place in Division II and Division I. It'll be the Fairfield Lady Lions taking on Ripley, the Lady Jays.
Lady Lions, they graduated 5 seniors last year, didn't they?
Oh yeah, but they got some nice
I
players
know they've got.
back.
I know they have.
But
some
no,
great
you're
talent
right.
Coming up, but yeah, that experienced 5 senior starters
and all league players too, a couple of them. And Ripley under Coach Chris Coleman, one of our favorite guys to talk to. Swing off the right side, shot put up. That was Toll. It didn't go down. And
I tell you what, Emmy Stapleton, she's tough. 5'8" freshman. She's taking a couple hits down there, but she gets right back up. That foul called on Maddie Dunn. That's Maddie's second foul. Checking back into the game is going to be Shelby Weekly, a 5'9" freshman for the Lady Dragons.
She took a tumble, got right back up, didn't she?
No, not a question about it. Caitlin Kramer is going to check into the game. She's a freshman for the Lady Hounds.
If I'd fallen like that,
Just call the
I
EMS.
might have rolled over about tomorrow morning.
Yeah, you're going to hear sirens at that point.
Yes, there you go. Well, I'm not sure anybody would have called anybody. But anyway, they just said, just leave him lay there. Scoot him over, out of the way, let's play basketball.
I was going to say, if you're delaying the game, we got to get you out of here.
There you go. Just drag him out in the hallway, and, if he gets up, good. Anyway, ball lost away. Wyckoff will put it in play for Manchester. 35.6 seconds to go first quarter. 12-4 the score. The Lady Dragons leading the Lady Greyhounds.
Lady Hounds have 4 turnovers. Lady Dragons only 3. That's not bad. 7 turnovers for a preview game in this young of a ball club.
As Manchester loses it away again. 21.3 seconds to go.
Jinxed them on that, didn't I?
Yes, she did. Paige Toll will bring it down the floor. And it's interesting. How many point guards have we seen on this team?
I know. It's always nice. You have a lot of ball handlers.
McCann shot up off the right side. I can't see it because Bernie Croppers decided to stand in front of me. And the ball gets loose, and it'll be West Union basketball. Putting in the ball right here in front of us, Chesney Ayers.
4.4 seconds, first quarter, 12-4 the score. Lady Dragons on top of the Lady Hounds.
Ball gets loose. Can they score? On the buzzer shot, no good. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Health Source of Ohio has been providing quality health care for 45 years. We started with one clinic in Peebles in 1976. Now we have medical centers in 8 counties across southwest Ohio. We offer family practice, OBGYN, pediatrics, vision, dental and pharmacy services, and offer COVID testing. We accept most insurance plans and accept uninsured patients. Health Source of Ohio. Quality health care, leaders in wellness. Learn more at healthsourceofohio.org.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. Because State Farm agent Tony Staggs is your one-stop shop in Adams and Brown County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Tony Staggs is ready to help. Call 937-544-0922 for surprisingly great rates today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve. Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve
The field that first quarter.
Any bad? Well, I like where they're getting it. They're taking it inside.
Yep.
And you keep doing that and you'll score some points.
Yeah, they got good point guard play. They're getting that out of Peyton Stapleton. You got some great depth in the paint. Shelby Weekly.
Off the left side, they get over there. Arnett. It looks like it's pretty much back to starters again for the beginning of the second quarter. Wyckoff shot this time no good. Rebound out ahead with the basketball. Ashley Staten. Staten drives into the paint. Look at that runner. Up and in. Make it 14-4.
Nice little crossover dribble. Lays it off the glass. Give her her first 2 points.
Ashley Dunn now out top, the senior. Pushes the ball right side. Finds Wyckoff in the corner. She'll shoot the basketball.
Nice.
It's up. It's good. It's the first 3 of our ball game. Timeout Manchester. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
McCarty Associates, with offices in Hillsboro, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland, is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating 50 years of serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there is a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Six seconds to go in the second quarter, over a half of preview basketball. The score is 14-7. It is West Union leading Manchester. First half of the evening, folks. We've got 4 more halves to go after this one. Inbounds, West Union gets it to Staten. She'll feed it left side over there to Lewis. Lewis dribbles across the half court, feeds it ahead left side to Stapleton. And I'm blocked again, Mr. Spencer.
That shot was taken by Shelby Weekly, rolls off the front of the rim.
3-shot up. Looked good, didn't stay down though for Staten. Rebound down off the right side by Morgan. And back off again. They get it back out to Morgan, and then they feed it inside. Nice entry pass off the right side to Arnett. She scores, make it 14-9 as Manchester starts to crank it up a bit.
That was a great pass made in there by Daya Morgan.
And the ball knocked away as West Union tried to mimic it with an entry pass, but Manchester's defense said, nope, we're going to block those passing lanes.
Don Bowles, I don't know if I got to declare it right before that last timeout taken quickly by Manchester. That was Reagan Wyckoff that hit a three-pointer. She has 5 points in the game. She leads all scorers for the Lady Hounds.
Off the right side there, it's Lewis. Back out it'll come now to Staten. And a ball stolen away. Dunn has it. It's still loose. It's loose. It's loose. Dunn gets it back. And finally go over to Morgan. And back to Dunn. 5:51 to go, first half, or this half of basketball. Shot up off the right side. That's off the mark by Wyckoff. But Manchester will get it back.
Checking in is Emmy Stapleton, a 5'8" freshman, and Paige Toll, a 5'5" freshman for the Lady Dragons.
Thanksgiving's closer than you think. Listen in for your chance to bag a bird with our annual turkey shoot. We'll be back to shoot those turkeys early on Monday with Matt in the morning. You got any turkeys on your place?
We do have some wild turkeys over on the Smoot Farm.
They're sometimes hard to find, aren't they? They're kind of secretive characters, aren't they?
They are. They certainly are.
Well, we can make life a little easier. You can bag it by calling.
Oh, my.
And that was Olivia Lewis, I do believe.
That was Olivia Lewis.
3-shot, make it 17-9, West Union.
About 3 foot beyond the top of the key, and then she turns around and makes a defensive play for the steal.
Steal the basketball, yes, and out ahead now, West Union with it again. Lewis has it off the right side, back out. She'll feed it for a shot up, this time by Toll. Shot no good, but they get it back to Toll to shoot it again. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Manchester ball.
17-9 the score. We're in the second quarter, 5 minutes to go in this half. It is the West Union Lady Dragons 17, Manchester Lady Hounds 9. Both teams playing hard.
You think you could shoot a turkey on the radio?
No, I don't think so. I was thinking maybe you guys were going to have a helicopter or something.
No, I could probably have better success on the radio, though, than I would live. I'll tell you that. Rebound off missed shot Stapleton. Out ahead now Lewis. Lewis in traffic. Feeds it far right side. Up and in. Nice dish to the right low block to Toll. She scores.
Wow, Paige Toll, the 5th player for the Lady Dragons into the scoring column. Give Paige 2 points and a 3.
Wyckoff with another 3.
Wow. Reagan Wyckoff deep. She has 8 points in the game.
19-12 the score. West Union leads. Oh, they find down underneath. Cherry picking. It's Emmy Stapleton putting it up and in.
How about the pump fake by Emmy Stapleton? She has 2 points. She's the 6th Lady Dragon to get into the scoring column.
Got that Manchester defense a little bit off their feet. And Wyckoff dropped another one.
Reagan Wyckoff, 11 points. Bernie Cropper seen enough. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on the Good Guys Radio TV network.
When you're looking to buy or sell a home, land, or farm, why not seek the expertise of someone who knows the real estate market? Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate can help walk you through closing and everything in between. Cody is licensed in Ohio and Kentucky to better serve clients on both sides of the Ohio River. If you are considering selling or buying and want top representation, call Cody Caldwell with Ring Real Estate at 513-515-8549. That's 513-515-8549.
You've been listening to us for years.
Shot up by for 3. It's up and in.
Now it's time to watch.
I can save!
Good Guys Radio TV is here with live video coverage of everything happening in our area. Local sports.
And this one is a hard shot out to left field.
Local events.
Hey, this is Brandon hanging out with you.
It's all on GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Miss Wyckoff from Manchester has been hammering West Union from outside the arc. And you know what? I bet Bernie Cropper said, folks, might help you put a hand in her face.
At number 4, somebody pay attention to her. She has 3 3-pointers in this second quarter, 11 points overall. What a game.
Yes.
She's also the leading scorer in the game.
And you defend her away from the basket, too, because a couple of those have been downtowners. She shot one of those from down about Wilson Funeral Home. But ball knocked away as West Union tries to bring it up the floor. West Union will keep the ball.
Yeah, I think they're going to call the third foul on Maddie Dunn. Maddie got her money's worth on that foul.
All season long, listen for pregame report with Ben Higgins. He's back, folks. He's back. Just as cantankerous, just as ornery, but just as fun to listen to. 4:45 every game day, as well as immediately preceding our ball game. Mr. Ben Higgins, a pregame report. Make sure you listen in with that.
I just hope he develops a definitive opinion on some things
You
this
think?
year. Yeah.
Yeah. He's not opinionated, is he? But that's what makes it fun.
Oh, that's absolutely what makes it great.
And we're going to get, a foul called against West Union. That's a recovery foul because Manchester's defense created a turnover there, and West Union tried to get the ball back.
Peyton Stapleton, that's going to be her first. That's a team second on the Lady Dragons.
Manchester will bring the ball down. Ashley Dunn, one of only 2 seniors on the ball club. Dea Morgan and Ashley Dunn, only 2 seniors on Manchester.
Oh, my.
Wyckoff from the corner. Shot, nope. Rebound, though. Manchester will get it back. Caitlin Creamer comes up with it. Dunn will load the 3. High off the back of the iron. Maddie Dunn on the rebound. Missed shot, no. Rebound lost away. It should be West Union. It is.
Lady Hounds crashing the boards. 3 attempts on that last possession. 2:56 to go in this half. 21-15. West Union Lady Dragons with a 6-point lead.
Up next, Fairfield Lady Lions taking on Ripley. Ripley, a team already challenged with injuries. We've got several teams in the league. There's a shot up off the right side by Weekly. The freshman misses it, but she's going to go to the foul line and shoot our first foul shots tonight.
Coach Coleman always has a very good defensive squad, no matter what's going on. That foul is going to be called on Dea Morgan. It's going to be a 2-shot foul going to the free throw line. He's going to be a young lady's had a nice game, 22, Shelby Weekly.
And a team that improves, every year improves as the season goes along. You can depend upon whatever team he has at the beginning, at the end of the season, they'll be much better. And that's what you always ask from a young ball club, young meaning high school, of course.
Coach Cropper is going to send in several new players. Nina McCann, she's back in. Chesney Ayers, she's back in. Paige Toll and Shelby Stevenson, they are back in as well.
6-point margin, 21-15. The scores. Weekly second foul shot. Nope, misses both of them. Rebound Dunn. That's Ashley Dunn. Ashley and Maddie, that's their names. Ashley, a couple crossovers off the screen, dribbles ahead, feeds it right side to Wyckoff. Back to Dunn. Dunn, shot up, nope. Rebound, down it'll come, and the ball lost again, though. Manchester gets it back. Wyckoff misses a shot this time. This time, rebound Toll for West Union. Out ahead, left side, they find for a shot up. Nina McCann couldn't quite get that one to stay. Now out ahead is Creamer for Manchester driving in. She's fouled, and we're going to shoot foul shots again.
Paige Toll, I think, picked up that foul. She as well got her money's worth. Paige Toll, that's her first. Team's third.
I was going to say, you think that's getting physical out there? You know, back in the day, I don't know, 25 years ago, you could always depend on girls basketball being very physical. And it still is to a point, but probably not as much as it used to be. But my goodness, did they used to bang on each other.
You talked about how renowned the quality of basketball is in the Shack with ladies, and it's a correlation. The coaching as well is phenomenal in this league.
21-16 now the score as she misses one, makes one. Speaking of coaching, Brandon Henson, the new coach at Manchester, also new athletic director. He welcomed us tonight. Nick Neria, the athletic director, and they also have a new principal here, Tim Davis, and they have just about everybody's new, I think. Superintendent's new, the principal's new. They have a new elementary principal, Lots of new faces at Manchester. Shelby Weekly will put the ball in play for the Dragons. 2:03 to go in our second quarter. As a little skip pass down. They tried to get it down there to Stevenson. It was interrupted there by Dunn. Good defense. 21-16 the score. Again, we'll play only a half of basketball. It's previews here at Manchester.
That's a nice way to put that, Don Bowles. It was interrupted.
Oh, yes, there was interrupted again. Good defense by Dunn. Out ahead now, driving in for a shot up off the left side. Nope, that was Maddie Dunn. Rebound comes the other way. This time it's Weekly in traffic. And she'll take a tumble. And they get hammered and just get right back up.
I know it. The young lady's going to pick up her fourth foul. Maddie Dunn, a sophomore.
Well, you so unkindly said they'd push me offside the floor. How long would it take you to get back up?
It'd take me a while. Emmy Stapleton, she's checking back in, a 5'8" freshman. But she's coming in for the shooter. Back to the free throw line is Shelby Weekly. She's 0 for 2 thus far from the free throw line.
I got one for you. Would you have to roll over?
Well,
instead of they just hop up,
I'd be grabbing onto the gurney trying to get up first.
Yeah, I'd have to roll over and slowly get up on my knees. And then.
So Emmy Stapleton, she checks in for West Union.
Of course, none of those people out there listening to me relate to that, do they? They all just hop right out, right? My wife and I have been working on something that sounds really elementary, kind of along with that. Try to go all day without using your hands to get up out of a chair. As a shot up off the left side, that was Ashley Dunn, I believe.
It was. Ashley Dunn now with her 5th point of the game, bringing this game to a 2-point lead for West Union, 21-19 over the Lady Hounds, 1:20 to go in the half.
And we'll have a foul again by Manchester.
I think Ms. Maddie Dunn's going to foul out in the half, and coming back in is going to be Caitlin Kramer.
At least Coach Henson's going to have her take a seat for a minute anyway.
No, she fouled out.
Did she get 5 of them?
She got 5.
Oh, I thought she only had 3. I missed a couple of those.
Every team needs an enforcer. Well, we've got 1-and-1. Nita McCann hits the first on the front end. She'll earn the second free throw.
Yeah, I really did. I thought it was only 3 fouls, but 22-19. Yes, she had 5 of Manchester's 8 fouls. That's enforcer would be a good word for that. Good term for that. As second foul shot, nope. Rebound backside, this time to Creamer. Out ahead, they'll go to Wyckoff again. Wyckoff has quieted down a little bit. Ashley Dunn has taken her place. Oh, nice entry pass. Arnett was cutting across the lane and was a little too quick and missed that. And by the way, we'll be talking to all the coaches tonight. After this half, we'll be talking to Coach Brandon Henson and Coach Bernie Cropper individually, of course. And our Adams County Regional Medical Center coaches comment show. Adams County Regional Medical Center, always supportive of our youth and all the broadcasting efforts we make here on Good Guys Radio TV. We certainly appreciate them. Inbounds it comes to Toll. Toll dribbling a crossover, goes left side, working against Wyckoff now.
West Union would like to get a score, make this a 2-possession game. They're up by 3, 22-19. We're inside of a minute. There's 52.1 seconds to go in this preview game.
And I'll tell you, at the beginning of this, it did not look like it was going to be a 3-point ball game at this juncture, did it?
Those 3-pointers that were hit by Ms. Reagan Wyckoff certainly brought this game right back.
Off the right side, shot put up for a 3. McCann, nope. Rebound, Dunn. And taken away on an errant pass. It's loose on the floor, and who's going to have it? It'll be a held ball.
If you're a coach like Bernie Cropper, you like seeing 3 of your players on the floor for that loose ball.
It's unusual to see Jason Little sitting on the basketball bench. He's a track guy. I think he's kind of out running track. But Jason, the assistant coach here now for West Union. Oh, pass might not have been a good place to try to throw that. Ball is loose again. Tried to go inside. There were 4 Manchester players.
4 Lady Dragons on the floor that time on the loose ball.
36.5 seconds to go in our second quarter. Ashley Dunn will bring the ball down. If you think these coaches don't care if they win, they'll tell you, oh, it's just a preview. But every single one of them would rather come away with winning the half than losing it. Shot up off the left side, no good. Stick back off the right side, up and in.
Nice putback.
Wyckoff.
Yep, nice putback by Wyckoff.
West Union leading by 1 now, 22-21. The ball loose, knocked away by Manchester. West Union will have it with 10.9 seconds to go. Timeout, West Union. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union offers convenient ways to get you well and keep you well. With our convenient online patient portal, online scheduling, no appointment necessary care, and extended hours, ACRMC Family Medicine in West Union provides primary care for all ages, advanced imaging, lab services, and physical therapy. Schedule your appointment today by calling 937-550-3657 or visit acrmc.com/clinics.
We come back, it's a 1-point score difference at 22-21. And by the way, what happens, Brett Spencer, if we end in a tie?
Coins? Are coins involved?
Might as well be.
Just
we
a
end
tie.
in a tie.
It's a tie.
Yes. The Ohio High School Athletic Association says you can only play 2 quarters of preview basketball. They do allow it. Now, a lot of folks, again, in addition to this, they'll say, okay, well, why are you wasting time? You need to understand, the boys and girls preview, all of the money, the gate money, goes to the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, and this funds, there's enough money taking in on tonight and next Friday night, it pays for all of the awards in the entire shack. Think about that. Track, volleyball, baseball, softball, every award given throughout the season is funded by these 2 nights of preview basketball. That's quite a statement about the support and the amount of money raised through these two evenings.
Absolutely. And the Madam Commissioner, Ms. Michelle Gleam, she was here early. She'll be here throughout all of these games supporting all the ball clubs.
She's always here commissioning. As
Commissioning.
Inbounds West Union with the basketball. They're up by 1. Staten has in the backcourt. Nice job. Dribbles off the left side. Feeds ahead left side. Held up there by Stapleton. Back out will come once again to Staten. That'll end the half. The score, 22-21. Don't forget, we'll be talking to Bernie Cropper as well as Brandon Henson and more between our halves of basketball here on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
You know, the old saying is true. One man's trash really is another man's treasure. That's why we bring you the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekday afternoons at 12:35. If you've got something to buy, sell, trade, or donate, chances are there's somebody looking for it. Call in at 937-544-9722 or try out the mailbag for just $2 a day. Mail your listings in to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio 45693 and turn your trash into treasure.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer. Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and we've been doing just that since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in the people of this community hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief. Member FDIC.
And welcome to our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, the new head coach for the Manchester Lady Greyhounds, Brandon Henson. Coach, got a bit of a challenge. Your team's young, aren't they?
They are very young, inexperienced, and even our seniors we have on the team didn't play a lot last year.
Well, but I will tell you, we're already impressed with the hustle and the effort.
Absolutely. These girls will give you 110% every single night. They go out there and they leave it out there. That's all I ask of them. I know we're not that talented, but we're working through some things, and I just want to see effort out of them, and that makes me happy.
Well, if you can get Reagan Wyckoff to shoot like that every quarter, every game, she almost single-handedly will keep you in a game, won't she?
She's got the greenest of green lights for me, and she knows it from practice. We had a guy, she hit 4 in Georgetown last night, and the coach looked at me and said, she's just having the night of her life. And I said, oh, no. This is what she does. She's a scorer, and, she just continues to show that every single night out.
Tell us about the key to your ball club. What do you got to do to be successful this year?
Besides Reagan, we have to get offense involved. Some other Ashley Dunn's got to get in the scoring column for us. She's a great senior guard, but she hesitates so much on the offensive end. I'm trying to instill in her that to play and forget the last play that happened, move on to the next one. Well,
and you've already working on the defense. The key to it, I guess, would to be to assimilate quickly into the experience, because you can't wait until halfway through the season, can you?
No, our defense has got to make our offense for us right now, and so we have to play some pickup, half court man-to-man, and some full court man-to-man to start some offense for us, because we're not getting into our offensive sets very well.
Coach, fun watching your ball club. We look forward to seeing you this year. Welcome to Southern Hills Athletic Conference.
Yep, I appreciate you having me.
Yes, Coach Brandon Henson joins us here on the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Health Source of Ohio has been providing quality health care for 45 years. We started with one clinic in Peebles in 1976. Now we have medical centers in 8 counties across Southwest Ohio. We offer family practice, OBGYN, pediatrics, vision, dental, and pharmacy services, and offer COVID testing. We accept most insurance plans and accept uninsured patients. Health Source of Ohio. Quality health care, leaders in wellness. Learn more at healthsourceofohio.org.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com. Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. Because State Farm agent Tony Staggs is your one-stop shop in Adams and Brown County for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent Tony Staggs is ready to help. Call 937-544-0922 for surprisingly great rates today.
Good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
McCarty Associates, with offices in Hillsboro, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland, is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating 50 years of serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there is a construction project in your future, McCarty Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyAssociates.com for a complete list of their services.
In the field, impressive. 60%, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, and they had an 8-point lead, 12-4. In that second quarter, West Union Lady Dragons shot 4 for 11 from the field, 36%, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, 50%. Overall in that half, 10 for 21 from the field, 48%, 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. You got that math, that's 25%. Again, the final score, 22-21, West Union Lady Dragons on top. They had 7 different players get in the scoring column. Emmy Stapleton, she had 2 points. Ashla Staten, she had 2 points. Nina McCann, she had 1 point, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Peyton Stapleton, what a first quarter. All these points coming in the first quarter. She finished with 8. She had 1 foul. Olivia Lewis, she finished with 3 points. Nice three-pointer in that second quarter. Shelby Weekly, I think she's going to be one of the fantastic freshmen we'll be talking about later on. Shelby had 4 points, 0 for 3 from the free throw line. And then Paige Toll, she had 2 points. For the Manchester Lady Greyhounds, again, the score 22-21. They fell just short by 1 point in that first quarter. Manchester shot 2 for 7 from the field, 29%, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. In that first quarter, they trailed 12-4 by 8. Second quarter, Manchester much better, 6 for 18. They had 18 attempts to only 11 by West Union. That's 33%, 4 for 11 from beyond the arc, 36% overall in that half. 8 for 25 from the field for the Lady Hounds, 32%, 4 for 12 from beyond the arc. You got that math too, 33%. They had 4 players get in the scoring column. It was Caitlin Kramer. She had 1 point, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Gabrielle Arnett, she had 2 points. Next we had Ashley Dunn, nice game. She had 5 points. And then Reagan Wyckoff, a sophomore, she had a total of 13 points. She hit 3 3-pointers. Very impressive half, especially in that second quarter by Ms. Reagan Wyckoff. Final score, 22-21. Lady Dragons over top of the Lady Hounds.
Once again, as he always does, Mr. Brett Spencer doing a wonderful job taking care of all the stats and individual information you'd like to hear about the ball club. Up next, the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back after this. Bernie Cropper joins me here on Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.